Hello, 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 guys. Back again. Once again, it is the weekend, and I am bringing you another hair tutorial. This one is one I've kind of done a few times recently because I seem to enjoy it, so I will be sharing it with you. It is a fairly simple one, so you should be able to have no problem doing it, and yeah, let's get started. So this one's going to be a half up, so we're going to gather some hair. I am going to go up a little bit rather than straight back because it's going to be also a high one. So yeah, I'm going to sort of go, I don't know, maybe at a 45-degree angle from my ear. So I'm going kind of like that instead of like this or straight up, I guess. Yeah, probably about a 45-degree angle. Anywho, okay, I am using a comb for this one as well, just to get rid of those little bits of lumps that I have right at the top. And as I said, I'm using some, this is going to be a high ponytail. So you want to make sure that it's kind of high up on your head. So instead of having it back here, I want it basically straight up there. So use my trusty comb, get it smoothed out, and bring it sort of to where I want it to be. Right now it is kind of where it is. So grab an elastic, wrap that around a couple times, 3 times if you want to, 4 times if you feel like it, whatever works for you. 3 is good for me. So now I have my high ponytail. Lovely. Now I'm going to wrap it up in a loose bun. I never do a tight bun. I don't know. Do one if you feel like it. I never do. I always like it just sort of loosely wrapped. Not like it's, you know, really tight. I don't know why. That's just my preference. So loosely wrap it. I think it just gives it a little bit of a different look rather than being so precise maybe. I don't know. Does it really matter? No, not really. Okay, I am going to grab my corkscrews. That I'm actually only going to use 1. I should have actually brought 3 in here, but I did not, so I'm only going to use 1 right there. Now, because I didn't go straight back and make that line straight, I still have some hair back here, right? Sort of straight back from my ear. I don't want all of that, but I do want, again, to go on an angle and just sort of meet up at the back until I have enough hair for a thickish braid. You don't want it to be a skinny braid because otherwise you're not gonna be able to see it when it wraps around the bun, which is what we're going to do with it. So I don't even think that's gonna be enough. So I'm gonna get a little bit more hair and make it thicker. That feels better. So get 3 pieces and braid them. That is all the way down. Well, not down to the bottom because we're going to loosen it, so you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom. Probably 3 or 4 inches from the bottom of your hair. So this will not take long. I don't know if I will speed it up in the video. Probably not, because now I'm talking. So I will just leave it as is. Now, I don't even know where I am. There we go. We're going over, not under. Okay, I am already pretty much down to where I want it to be. So I am going to take an elastic and wrap it around there. Not tightly because I want to be able to pull it out. So just loosely wrapped. Okay, now we pull. Do the same thing that I showed you in last week's video on how to pull it out properly. And you should be fine. I don't even think I left enough at the bottom because I can feel it pulling up, but that's all right. Okay, so kind of getting somewhere here, pulling it out, getting it to be where I want it to be. Of course, this sort of, see, and there it is. It's falling right out because I pulled it all out. It's not wrapped around the same amount of hair anymore, but that's okay because we were going to take it out anyway, right? Here I am. Sorry, I have a mirror behind me, which is easier for me to see with than, not behind me, behind the camera, which I find is much easier to see with. Okay, so as you can see, it is quite loosely pulled apart. I'm going to wrap it around just a little bit extra that time as it gets stuck on my earring. So we now have a nice loose braid that you can see is a nice fat braid, and that is what we are going to take, make sure I don't have any of the extra hair, and wrap around. So as I said, if it's nice and puffy, you can now see that there's a braid wrapped around there. This end here, I'm just going to tuck underneath, and you won't even really see it. I'm going to grab another one of my corkscrews and stick it down at the back here, making sure that I also anchor in that braid. And that's it. That is the hairstyle you are left with. A cute little bun wrapped braid. Check it out from the back. I hope it turns out okay for you. Like I said, I've been doing it quite a bit lately. It's quick, it's fairly easy, and I just really like the look of it. So I hope you do too. Here we go again with the non-speaking. Let's try again. Okay, so I would love to hear some of your requests. I actually sometimes do have a little bit of trouble coming up with an idea for what you would like to see or what I would like to put on here. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear it, and I will get to them right away. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye!